All right, I'm gonna do this really quick so it doesn't take up a bunch of space. Um, Probably the setup I'll run on the B25 on event day. We'll probably have like a practice before we go. Prop pitch 100, mixture 120, magneto 1-2, radiators 0%. I'm gonna put the flaps landing position. Start the engine. Supercharger gear should be in stage 1 by default. Check that, or gear, sorry. Gear 1. About 50% throttle. I have my feet on the brakes, the differential brakes here. I got my feet on the brakes, keeping the nose steady. Around 50%, the plane doesn't wobble too much, and you're also able to initially build some manifold pressure. So instead of going from like 10 to 45, you're going from 25 to 45, so it kind of saves some time. We're able to take off a little bit more quickly while we're building that pressure there. About 24 inches of manifold pressure is 50% on here. And like I said, it's bouncing a little bit, but it's still stable. What I do, I said 35 in the in my little rundown, but I might run a little bit less. All that elevator trim is doing is essentially helping me transition from having my stick plant like forward, keeping the nose planted on the carrier to build airspeed, to adding a little bit of a helping achieve like a nose high attitude as soon as you leave the deck without going, too much. It kind of leaves some of the wobble and some of the play out of the stick for me, but that's very minor, kind of minuscule. If anybody was questioning that, you probably don't even need that, to be honest with you. But anyway, double check. We got the landing flap set. All right, so this is going to be a long takeoff. We don't have the winds that Siki has set up. Dude's a mastermind. So this is what I'll do. On event day, I'm going to have my stick actually pushed forward, not pulled back. Like I said, I have that trim. I'm going to start building manifold pressure. The plane's going to get really wobbly here. All right, we're starting to brake here. I'm going to release. Make sure you're at that 45 before you release the brakes. If you take anything away from this, be at that 45. So this is going to be a very long takeoff run. And this is neutral stick for me right now with that 20% trim. See how we have a nose high angle here. Then gear up and pull the flaps. Like I said, this is not the same scenario that we're going to be running, but the principles is the same, right? So as you can see with that 20%-ish elevator trim, I was able to keep the stick in a neutral position so I could just very easily correct the inputs, because every bit of speed you give or take in that takeoff is going to be really important. So anyway, hopefully that helped, and I look forward to seeing you guys on the event day.